Okay, straight down that way is the border. So we can either go that way or we can walk down that way and go up. So either way, we're going to be walking towards the border, and that's the thing to Zhuhai. So stay tuned, I'll be showing you more in a minute. Go check out the road. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, so here we are. This is Snow White, and we're really close to the border. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk. I think we're gonna walk up this way. There's the border is Macau to Zhuhai. So I'll just kind of fill you in on the Macau status right now. But at the moment, everything is nobody in Macau is going anywhere for the most part. But people from Guangdong can come in to Macau. And certain Macau people who have the residency can also go into Guangdong. But no foreigners are allowed. No foreigners, I can't. You have to have a residency in one of the two places to be able to go back and forth. Someone like me cannot go into China. I have residency in Macau, but I'm not allowed to go into China because there's no foreigners allowed. But a Macau person would have the right. So we're just gonna walk right through the middle of everything, and you can feel the more of a mainlander feel because of all the yelling, basically. So when I hear all the yelling, it's kind of more a trait that you hear in the mainland. I don't really hear it so much in most of Macau, unless I'm around where the mainlander element is at. So okay. So this is kind of a main street right here, and then straight up is where you go into the border. So and then I think right here you'll see people doing all kinds of stuff here. So sometimes they'll do they'll do like a lot of illegal stuff. So they might transport stuff like duty-free cigarettes or whatever, and then they'll sell them, especially in this area. So you get a lot of people like that are kind of trying to sell things. So anyways, illegally. So I have to be a little bit careful with the camera. And it looks like there's a lot of activity with the border. So a lot of people are coming across now. So it's a little bit depressing because I'm going to walk into the crowd so you can see the faces if you're curious to see. So everybody coming this way is coming in from China. So I think a lot of people are a little bit worried about COVID, of course, because right now is an era. So you can see people with masks on. A lot of people are carrying bags, boxes, suitcases. A lot of them are just doing like trade, import, export, you know, making their living, doing their economic stuff. But yeah, there's quite a few. There's a lot of people coming in right now, as there always is, but now it feels like the border is pretty much fully open, so you can definitely feel it now. And of course, as a foreigner, I'm not allowed to go to China. I have a visa for it, but they cut off all foreigners from being able to go into China. Actually, I saw some, well, I won't even talk about that. I saw some news stories. The Australian embassy was telling Australians to get out of China. I won't go into the details of why, but they just... Anyways, I like going into China myself quite a bit. So now these people are all going back into China, or they're Macau people visiting, but mostly they'll be going back. So they'll come over and shop. Yeah, I'm kind of envious. In the COVID time, people from China can go to quite a few places. I mean, they have an enormous country, right? So they can opt to kind of move around within there. But if you're in the city of Macau, you can't leave the city. So for us, we're just, especially people like me, we're not allowed to leave the city at all. So if I do go out, I have to do a quarantine in Hong Kong, 14-day quarantine, and then another 14-day quarantine to come back. So it's not really something that I'm interested in doing, of course. But anyways, this is the border. And yeah, there's a lot of activity, but you won't see any foreigners up here. You'll only see you only see, oh, there's a couple foreigners, but those are like they're maybe India or something like that, but they're not going across the border. They're probably just involved in some import-export trade or something. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna end this one. So anyways, that's the border right there. Chiquinha, Chiquinha.